A
Hello,
healthy
I'm so
diet
glad
is
you're here.
crucial
If
for
you've noticed your legs
longevity,
are swollen, heavy, or
and
feel tight at the end of the
overall
day,
well-being.
you may be worried, and
A
rightly
healthy
so.
diet is
Swollen legs are
crucial
common,
for
especially as we get older,
longevity
and
and
particularly for people
overall
living with
well-being.
diabetes, heart conditions,
A healthy
or who
diet
spend long
is
periods sitting.
crucial for
But swollen legs are not just
longevity
part of getting old.
and overall
Often what's behind
well-being.
that swelling is a condition called
A
lymphedema,
healthy diet
and the
is
good news
crucial
is
for
there are practical, proven steps you
longevity
can take to
and
reduce that swelling,
overall
ease the
well-being.
discomfort, and protect your
A
health.
healthy
In this
diet is
video,
crucial
I'll
for
explain what lymphedema is, why it
longevity
happens,
and
how to recognize it
overall
early,
well-being.
and, most importantly,
A healthy
I'll give you
diet is
real, daily
crucial for
solutions you can do at home right away.
longevity
I'll also walk
and
you through exactly
overall
how to do
well-being.
gentle lymphatic massage,
A healthy
which
diet is
exercises to use
crucial
as your
for
own lymph pump, what to eat
longevity
and what to
and
avoid, how to
overall
use compression
well-being.
safely, and when to call your doctor.
A healthy
This is a
diet is
calm,
crucial
practical
for
guide, no technical
longevity
overload, just
and
friendly,
overall
medical advice
well-being.
to help you feel lighter,
A healthy
safer, and
diet
more
is
confident in
crucial
caring
for
for your legs. If you find this
longevity
useful, please
and
stick with me until
overall
the end.
well-being.
There's a short checklist and a
A
7-day
healthy
plan you can
diet
start
is
using today.
crucial for
Let's begin. What is lymphedema?
longevity
Explained
and
simply.
overall
Think of your body like a
well-being.
home with gutters and drains.
A healthy
When it
diet is
rains,
crucial
water runs
for
off the roof into the gutters and
longevity
downspouts, so the
and
water doesn't
overall
puddle on the
well-being.
lawn or leak into the house.
A healthy
Your
diet is
cardiovascular
crucial
system,
for
your heart and
longevity
blood vessels,
and
delivers oxygen and
overall
nutrients to your
well-being.
tissues. After that delivery,
A
some
healthy
extra
diet
fluid
is
and waste
crucial
products
for
remain in the
longevity
tissues. Those are picked up by the
and
lymphatic system,
overall
a
well-being.
network of tiny vessels,
A healthy
nodes,
diet
and
is
valves that
crucial
act like your
for
body's drainage
longevity
system. When the lymphatic system
and
works well,
overall
the extra
well-being.
fluid is collected and
A
returned to
healthy
the
diet
bloodstream.
is
But if the
crucial
lymphatic
for
channels are
longevity
damaged, blocked, or
and
overwhelmed, the
overall
fluid
well-being.
accumulates in the tissues.
A
That
healthy
buildup is
diet
called
is
lymphedema.
crucial for
Lymphedema can make the
longevity
legs look swollen, and the skin
and
may feel
overall
tight,
well-being.
heavy, or thickened. Over time,
A
if
healthy
not
diet
managed,
is
it can lead to
crucial
skin
for
changes and increase the risk of
longevity
infections like
and
cellulitis.
overall
But,
well-being.
and this is important, early
A healthy
recognition
diet
and
is
daily care can
crucial
prevent
for
progression and
longevity
improve comfort.
longevity
Why legs
and
swell? The
overall
main causes
well-being.
and risk factors. There are many
A
reasons
healthy
someone's
diet
legs may
is
swell.
crucial
Not
for
all leg
longevity
swelling is lymphedema, but
and
lymphedema is a major
overall
cause
well-being.
and one that benefits from
A
targeted
healthy
care.
diet
Here
is
are the most
crucial
common
for
reasons.
longevity
Chronic venous insufficiency,
and
CVI as
overall
veins age,
well-being.
valves can weaken.
A
Blood has
healthy
trouble
diet
returning
is
from the
crucial
legs to the
for
heart,
longevity
so it pools in the ankles and calves. This
overall
increased pressure
well-being.
can overwhelm the lymph system and lead
A
to
healthy
lymphedema.
diet is crucial
Diabetes.
for
Diabetes
longevity
affects small blood vessels and nerves
overall
and raises
well-being.
inflammation. Poor
A
circulation
healthy
and
diet
repeated
is
infections in the
crucial
feet
for
and legs,
longevity
for example, from skin
and
breaks, can
overall
impair lymphatic
well-being.
drainage. Surgery
A
or
healthy
radiation,
diet is
removal
crucial
or
for
trauma to lymph
longevity
nodes, often after cancer
and
surgery,
overall
can damage
well-being.
lymph pathways and cause
A
lymphedema,
healthy diet
sometimes
is
years after
crucial
treatment.
for longevity
Inactivity or prolonged sitting
and
/ standing.
overall
Lymphatic
well-being.
flow depends heavily on muscle
A
movement.
healthy diet
When we
is
sit still for
crucial
long
for
periods,
longevity
on a long flight, at a desk,
and
or watching
overall
TV,
well-being.
our legs don't get the gentle pump
A
action
healthy
they need,
diet is
and fluid
crucial
pools.
for longevity
Obesity. Extra weight compresses
and
vessels
overall
and creates
well-being.
chronic inflammation, both of which
A
slow
healthy
lymph flow.
diet is
Infection
crucial
or
for
skin
longevity
conditions, recurrent cellulitis or
and
fungal
overall
infections can
well-being.
damage lymph channels and
A
worsen
healthy
swelling.
diet
Heart,
is crucial
liver,
for
or kidney
longevity
disease. These conditions can cause
and
generalized
overall
fluid retention,
well-being.
and although that is not
A
classic
healthy
lymphedema,
diet is
it often
crucial
coexists
for
and
longevity
complicates care. Age.
and
Lymphatic and
overall
venous systems
well-being.
both decline slowly with age.
A healthy
That is why
diet
swelling is more
crucial
common in
for
older adults.
longevity
Understanding the cause helps
and
us
overall
choose the right
well-being.
approach. For example,
A
compression
healthy
and skin
diet
care
is
are
crucial
essential if
for
veins are weak. Wound
longevity
care and infection
and
control are
overall
critical with
well-being.
recurrent infections, and
A
exercise
healthy
and weight
diet is
management are
crucial
helpful
for
in almost
longevity
every case.
longevity
Early signs to
and
watch for.
overall
What to check at
well-being.
home. Early detection
A
is the
healthy
single
diet
most
is
important thing you
crucial
can do.
for longevity
Lymphedema is far
longevity
easier to manage in
and
the early
overall
stages.
well-being.
Watch for subtle swelling in one
A
or both
healthy
legs,
diet is
particularly
crucial
around
for
the ankle or
longevity
lower calf.
longevity
A feeling of heaviness,
overall
tightness,
well-being.
or fullness,
A
especially after
healthy
standing
diet is
or at the end of the
crucial
day.
for longevity
Indentation. Press your finger gently
and
into the ankle
overall
or shin
well-being.
for a few seconds. If a dent,
A healthy
pitting,
diet
remains
is
for more than a
crucial
few
for
seconds,
longevity
that is important to
longevity
note. Skin
and
changes.
overall
The skin may look
well-being.
shiny, thickened,
A
or feel
healthy
firmer
diet
than
is
usual.
crucial
Reduced
for
flexibility
longevity,
in the ankle or toes.
and
Difficulty putting
overall
on shoes or
well-being.
socks that used to fit
A
comfortably.
healthy diet
Recurrent
is
infections
crucial
or
for
slow healing
longevity,
wounds, especially in people with
and
diabetes.
overall well-being.
Symptoms that improve with elevation
A
overnight.
healthy diet
Early
is
lymphedema
crucial
can sometimes
for
reduce
longevity,
while lying down.
longevity
If you notice
and
any of these,
overall
write them
well-being.
down, when they started, how
A
they
healthy
feel,
diet
and
is
whether they're worse
crucial
at
for
certain times.
longevity,
This will help your
longevity
clinician. The
and
mindset,
overall
small daily
well-being.
actions matter. Before
A
we
healthy
move into
diet is
specific
crucial
routines,
for
I want to
longevity,
emphasize a mindset.
longevity
You don't need
and
dramatic,
overall
exhausting
well-being.
treatments. The lymphatic
A
system
healthy
responds
diet
very
is
well to
crucial
consistent,
for
gentle
longevity,
measures. Short sessions
and
repeated daily add
overall
up.
well-being.
Think micro habits. 5 minutes
A
every
healthy
hour,
diet
a warm
is
bath,
crucial
a
for
short walk, a
longevity,
cup of anti-inflammatory tea.
and
These small
overall
steps
well-being.
reduce swelling, lower
A
infection
healthy
risk,
diet
and
is
restore
crucial
confidence.
for
Consistency
longevity,
beats intensity every time.
and overall
5 core
well-being.
interventions you can start today. I'll lay out
A
5
healthy
core,
diet is
practical
crucial
interventions that
for
combine
longevity,
into a daily routine. Follow
and
them together.
overall
They are
well-being.
synergistic. 1.
A
Move
healthy
regularly.
diet is
Avoid long
crucial
sedentary
for
stretches.
longevity,
Movement is the natural lymph
and
pump.
overall
Unlike the heart,
well-being.
the lymphatic system has no
A
central
healthy
pump.
diet
It
is
relies on
crucial
muscle
for
contractions
longevity,
and joint motion to move fluid
and
upward.
overall
Practical
well-being.
plan. Every 30 to 60 minutes,
A healthy
stand
diet
and move
is
for 2
crucial
to
for
5 minutes.
longevity,
March on the spot, do ankle
and
pumps,
overall
or walk to another
well-being.
room. Use these short
A healthy
exercises at
diet
home
is
or while
crucial
sitting.
for
Ankle
longevity,
pumps, point toes down,
and
then flex up,
overall
20
well-being.
repetitions per foot. Ankle
A healthy
circles.
diet
Rotate
is crucial
each ankle
for
10 times
longevity,
clockwise, then counterclockwise.
and overall
Heel raises.
well-being.
Hold a chair for balance.
A
Lift
healthy
onto your
diet
toes
is
and lower
crucial
slowly,
for longevity,
10 to 15 reps. Seated
and
knee lifts.
overall
While
well-being.
sitting, lift each knee alternately
A
toward the
healthy
chest
diet
as
is
if marching,
crucial for
1 to 2
longevity,
minutes. If you can, walk 10
and
to 20 minutes
overall
twice a day
well-being.
at an easy pace.
A
Even
healthy
gentle walking
diet is
helps.
crucial
Why it
for
helps?
longevity,
Muscle contractions squeeze lymphatic
and
channels
overall
and assist one-way
well-being.
valves to move fluid toward the
A
groin and
healthy
torso.
diet is
2.
crucial
Elevation.
for longevity,
Use gravity wisely. Elevation
and
reduces
overall
pressure
well-being.
and encourages fluid return.
A
How
healthy
to do it
diet
right.
is
Lie
crucial
down
for
and elevate your
longevity,
legs above heart level for 15
and
to 20
overall
minutes,
well-being.
1 to 2 times daily. Use
healthy
pillows under
diet
your
is
calves so the
crucial
feet
for
are a little higher
longevity,
than the heart,
longevity,
not just the
and
knees.
overall
Avoid crossing
well-being.
legs or sitting with legs dangling for
A
long
healthy
periods.
diet is
Why it
crucial
helps?
for
It slows the
longevity,
inflow of fluid
longevity,
into the lower legs and
overall
encourages
well-being.
drainage toward the torso. 3.
A healthy
Skincare
diet is
and infection
crucial
prevention.
for longevity,
This is crucial, especially for people
and
with diabetes.
overall well-being.
Swollen tissues are at higher risk
A
of
healthy
cracks and
diet
infection,
is crucial
and infections
for
worsen
longevity,
lymphedema. Daily skin routine.
and overall
Inspect your feet
well-being.
and legs daily. Look for
A healthy
cuts,
diet is
redness,
crucial
blisters,
for
dry
longevity,
cracked skin, or fungal infections
and
between toes.
overall well-being.
Wash gently once or twice
A
daily with
healthy
mild
diet
soap.
is
Dry
crucial
thoroughly,
for longevity,
especially between toes. Use a
and
moisturizer,
overall
non-perfumed,
well-being.
once daily to prevent
A
cracking.
healthy diet
Avoid
is
applying between
crucial
toes.
for
Keep that
longevity,
area dry.
longevity,
Trim nails straight
and
across and
overall
avoid
well-being.
cutting into the corners. Treat athletes'
A
foot
healthy
promptly
diet
with
is
over-the-counter
crucial for
antifungal
longevity,
creams. See your doctor if it recurs.
and
Or shoes
overall
that fit
well-being.
well. Avoid tight elastic
A
that
healthy
leaves
diet
marks.
is
If you notice
crucial
redness,
for longevity,
warmth, increasing pain, or fever,
overall
seek medical
well-being.
attention quickly. Early
A
antibiotics
healthy
can
diet
prevent
is
serious
crucial
infection.
for
4.
longevity,
Gentle lymphatic self-massage,
and
manual
overall
lymph drainage
well-being.
basics. Manual lymph
A healthy
drainage,
diet is
MLD,
crucial
is a
for
gentle,
longevity,
rhythmic technique usually performed by
and
trained
overall
therapists.
well-being.
You can learn a simplified home version
A
that
healthy
is
diet
safe,
is
gentle,
crucial
and
for
effective when
longevity,
done carefully.
longevity,
Basic home
and
MLD
overall
routine,
well-being.
10 to 15 minutes daily.
A
Prepare.
healthy diet
Lie down
is
comfortably
crucial
with pillows
for
under your
longevity,
calves to elevate the legs slightly.
and
Use
overall
clean hands
well-being.
and apply a light,
A
non-scented
healthy
lotion
diet
to reduce
is
friction.
crucial for longevity, and overall well-being.